When you're out riding your bike, you can end up understanding what is going to be good, right? Every step of the way, every single time you end up pedaling, you can end up pedaling through this grave. Yeah, you can end up understanding you're gonna pedal to the grave. You're gonna end up understanding this is the way it's supposed to be, right? Nah, I'm gonna wake up one day and I'm gonna end up understanding now I'm in California. What can I do? Oh wait, now I'm in Vegas. I can end up telling you we're gonna end up going very fast. Yeah, it's just a little over 6 hours away before you get to Vegas to you. Yeah, you're gonna end up making it here. But what can you do? You're gonna pedal to your grave. You're gonna end up understanding you're gonna run this race until you're never gonna come back. You're barely gonna be able to stand up. Your mom is gonna be very proud of you. But what is she gonna do? Deep inside, where she doesn't even know who you are. Deep inside, you're changing over time, and you're gonna end up understanding this is the way it's supposed to be, right? She wants to end up loving you and cherishing every single moment, but what do? You keep putting your foot down in your rectum. You can end up understanding you don't want to put your foot down in your rectum. Yeah, you can't put your foot down in your pedal every single time. You end up making it to the grave. When you end up pedaling, you're gonna make it to the grave. When you pedal to the grave, you're never gonna come back. That's what he said. That's what he said when I was born. I can tell you my daddy hasn't been around in a long time. So what can I do? All I know is I was beaten when I was 14 years old. Ha. I don't even know, but ever since I was a little kid, I can end up remembering nothing but beats and hearts. I can end up understanding that my heart was racing a lot, but I was a bad kid. Yeah, that's what you could say at the end of the story. But what can you do when you're pedaling to your grave? What can you say when you don't have a helmet on anymore? You're just gonna pedal like there's no tomorrow anymore. You're gonna end up making it to the bottom of this bottle, and you're never gonna make it to the bottom. But I can tell you, ever since I was born, I was beaten to a death. I can end up telling you I have scars and streaks, but I know that there's true one. I know that there's a true one for me. What can I do? I know that I've been beaten since I was a little kid, but no matter what, people don't want to end up looking at that. They just want to look at what's happening in today's situation. Wow. Isn't that amazing? In America, we can end up beating on different things and going on. We can end up beating on this. We can end up beating on that. But next thing you know, we end up doing it in the cemetery. What? We can end up going back to the grave, but we're gonna end up right into the grave. We're gonna end up making it to the end. But all I know is I've been beaten till I was dead. I can tell you that it's gonna end up happening more and more as I go along. Get the older I get, the more I'm getting beating up. I don't even know, but I have what they call a serious issue, but I don't even know. People end up telling me that I'm different and happy all the time. I try to make people's day, but I even know that I've been beaten in hard. I don't even know. It's like I'm beaten into the grave. I can end up telling you every single day that I get beaten into the head. I get punched or I get smacked. I can tell you whether I'm getting whipped by my pop or whether I don't even know. My pop hasn't been around in a long time, so what can I do? I don't even have a mother and father anymore. All I know is they're gonna be in the grave before I end up seeing it. I can end up telling you I had a story. One day I'm gonna end up being in my grave, but I end up having these nightmares that they're gonna end up being nightmares that I'm gonna end up dying at this age. That's what I said. This age, I don't even know, but I've been told that. I know that it's a lie from hell, but what can I say? People have been beating to me. They've been beating on me ever since I was day one, ever since I was born. They can't even end up getting it out of their head, but I can tell you when they beat me to my grave, I can end up understanding. It's not the point of winning to the grave or point of riding to the grave. The point is I've been beaten, super depressed and stuff. That's why I have depression issues because I've been beaten super hard, and my father and mother don't end up understanding that ever. They wish that me and my brothers could end up, and brothers and family could end up understanding that we could get better, but we can't do that when we've been beaten to death by people in this world that we can never end up doing anything. And let me tell you, when we were kids, we used to get whipped by these belts, but I don't like it anymore, and it's time to end up growing from that. But I'm gonna be beaten until I'm basically gone.